At 40, Charlie Munger was worth almost nothing, and he called it the luckiest decade of his life. Divorced, broke, burying a 9-year-old son. Most men would call that a ruined life. He called it tuition. Everything he became after 40 was built on 10 lessons. 10 lessons he paid for in cash, in grief, in wasted years. Most people never learn them. They just run out of time. But what he understood before 50 changed everything. These aren't budgeting tips. Nobody gets rich from budgeting tips. These are 10 rules about how money actually behaves when you stop lying to yourself. 10 lessons. 1 decade. Let's begin. Here is the uncomfortable arithmetic of a human life. Before 40, money is mostly about learning. After 40, it's about compounding. The lessons are the same at every age. Only the interest rate changes. Most people learn these lessons at 55, 60, sometimes never. Not because they're foolish, because the lessons are boring and pain is loud. We only listen when something breaks. Munger's broke early. That was the gift. So here is the question worth 10 years of your life. What would you do differently if you already knew how this ends? The Stoics asked it every morning. Munger answered it with a balance sheet. Lesson 1 is the one nobody wants to hear. Lesson 1. The first 100,000 is a bitch. Munger said it plainly, and he never softened it. The first pile isn't built by returns. It's built by refusal. Refusing the upgrade. Refusing the story that you deserve it now. Nobody compounds their way to the first 100. You claw it. Lesson 2. Your lifestyle eats every raise you will ever get. A man earning 50,000 dreams of 100. A man earning 100 feels poor. The salary rises. The horizon runs. Seneca saw this 2,000 years ago. Poverty, he said, is not having little. It's wanting more. The Romans had a word for the trap. We call it normal. Lesson 3. Patience pays better than intelligence. The big money, Munger insisted, is not in the buying or selling. It's in the waiting. In the sitting still while nothing happens. Your brain hates that. Your brain wants motion. Motion feels like progress. Most portfolios don't die of bad picks. They die of restless hands. Lesson 4. Avoid stupidity instead of chasing brilliance. Munger built a fortune by inverting the question. Not how do I win, but what would guarantee I lose? Then he simply refused to do those things. Debt you can't survive. Bets you don't understand. Partners you can't trust. Wealth is mostly a list of things you never did. Lesson 5. Know the edge of what you know. Draw a circle around your real competence. It is smaller than your ego says. Everything inside, you may act. Everything outside, you may only watch. This is the Stoic dichotomy in a suit. Control what is yours. And here is the part nobody admits. Most losses happen just outside that line. Lesson 6. Your reputation compounds faster than your money. Munger's rule was blunt. Deserve what you want. Then ask for it. Money can be rebuilt in a decade. A name burns in an afternoon. Every deal you turn down cleanly is a deposit. 20 years later, that account pays out, and you'll never see the invoice. Lesson 7. Envy is the only sin with no upside. Munger called it the stupidest of them all. You don't even enjoy it. Gluttony has taste. Greed has thrill. Envy just eats. The world is rich now. Someone is always ahead. Someone always will be. Marcus Aurelius ran an empire and still wrote himself notes about this. Lesson 8. Money buys time, or it buys nothing. Ask a rich man at 70 what he'd trade his money for. He'll answer instantly. He'll name a decade he can't get back. So price everything in hours. That car is not $30,000. It's 400 mornings of your one life. Buy it anyway, but know the price. Lesson 9. Go to bed smarter than you woke up. Munger was a book with legs. He read like other men breathed. Not for pleasure, for survival. The world changes. Only learners keep pace. And lesson 10, the hardest one. Define enough before you get there. Because if you don't, no number will ever be it. Ask anyone still climbing at 80. And here is what this means for you this morning. You will not remember 10 lessons. Nobody does. So take 3. The refusal, the circle, the number. Everything else in this video is commentary on those 3. Here is your assignment. Tonight, paper, not a screen. Write one number. The yearly income where you would stop scrambling. Not the dream number. The peace number. Then write the date you reach it. Most people have never once written it down. That's why they never arrive. Under that number, write a second list. Your never do list. Invert it, like Munger did. What would guarantee you end up broke at 60? Write those 4 things. Then never negotiate with them again. That list will make you more money than any strategy you'll read this year. And if you're already past 40, listen carefully. Munger's fortune was built almost entirely after that age. The best time was 20 years ago. The only time available is tonight. Compounding does not check your birthday. It only checks whether you started. So, 3 principles to carry out of here. Earn the first pile with refusal. Protect it with a small, honest circle. And name your enough before the world names it for you. Everything else is noise wearing an expensive suit. If this gave you 1 quiet hour of clarity, subscribe. That's all I ask. Charlie Munger was broke at 40, grieving, starting over. He didn't call it a ruined life. He called it tuition, and he spent the next 50 years collecting on it.